And your mum at one of the world's most active.
Yeah. I'm doing a play at the moment. It's called Gob, and it was the opening night last night. So I had a couple of drinks in the bar last night after the show.
And what's this gob about then? Gob as in mouth, yeah?
I brought you a programme.
Oh, thank you very much.
I didn't bring two, Eamon, I'm sorry.
Listen, Jason, I'll tell you what Gob's about. I'll tell you what it's about. Here it is. Gob is an attack on fashion, art and culture. The comedy is based on the lyrical world of the Liberator, which is Jason, and the Hard Man, hardcore poets of the frontline acid fuel wordsmiths of the techno generation.
That sounds like me.
That's it.
That sounds like it.
And it's at the King's Head in Islington in North London. Which is a renowned little theatre, but a small audience. And you were used to coming out in front of hundreds of thousands of screaming fans. It must be
strange now.
Is it?
It's nice though, that intimacy. I know it's a cliche, but it's playing in front of a smaller audience is really nice. You know what I mean? We were used to sort of big crowds. Oh, is this rehearsals?
Yeah, this is you rehearsals.
Oh, this was yesterday. The guys came down and took pictures and.
Before your opening night.
Yeah.
And did it go well, the opening night?
Yeah, last night was really great. Really enjoyed it. I mean, I was dead nervous and stuff because it was something that I've not done before. But it went really, really well. People enjoyed it, and I think they got it because it's quite. There's a lot of words in the play. I mean, it's called Gob, and the two guys are poets, the Liberator and Hard Man Les, as well as being rock hard and as well as being sort of street. They have this street credibility to them. The street kids essentially, but they have this love of poetry, which is a nice sort of twist. And there's a DJ on the stage, and we have microphones and stuff. So there's a few little tricks going on.
Who would go and see that? I mean, is that quite an arty play?
It's very modern play, very fresh. The guy that's written it, Jim Kenworth, great new writer and with a lot of promise. And everything about it is new director, fresh. You know, he's done stuff, but this is sort of the biggest thing yet. And it's, I think it'll capture. I'm hoping it's going to capture lots of people.
And we'll get your acting career because you already starred in a Linda LaPlante. Was it Killer Net?
Yeah, Killer Net,
which was on the television. And so it'll take your acting career another step along the road. Yeah,
I mean the TV thing, the Linda LaPlante was great. I really enjoyed it, but I kind of done that before. Well, not that type of thing, not acting on telly, but I've been on telly lots of times.
Yeah.
But I've not been on stage in this context, so this is like a new challenge. But,
the Take That days was so phenomenal. I mean, you're the first band since the Beatles to have 6 consecutive #1s, I think. I mean, it was just amazing stuff, wasn't it? Do you miss that secretly?
No, we had 8 #1s, I think.
No, but you were the first to have 6 consecutive.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, I know you had 8 #1s, yeah.
We did, you know, we had 8.
Yeah.
No, it was, no, I don't, it's funny, it's always going to sound insincere when I say this, but I don't miss it. That's not to say that I didn't enjoy it. I loved it. It was a beautiful time, dead positive. But it's gone now. I had a wicked time. I miss the boys sometimes because, you know, we don't chat as much because we've gone our separate ways.
You bumped into Mark the other night, didn't you, in a club or something?
How did you know?
Oh, I know all about you.
She reads all her briefs. You see her?
There's nothing wrong with that.
Well.
Yeah, it was great to see Mark. It was unexpected. He was at one end of this club and I was at the other end, and somebody said, Mark's in. And it was like, hey, I've not seen or spoke to the guy for ages, but we got together, had a beautiful chat.
Good.
And had a laugh and reminisced, and it was just dead nice. But no, I've not seen the others for a while.
No, Robbie. Well, we all see Robbie all the time.
Yeah, we all see Bob, don't we?
Yeah. You pleased with his success?
No, I hate it. I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased with Rob.
And are you real Orange? Is Orange your name?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah. I just think I'd make that up. If I had to change my name, wouldn't
he thought it was a showbiz name.
Good job you don't live in Northern Ireland. That could get you in trouble.
I know, yeah.
You'd do very well for you, one way or the other. And you're also a Man City fan. Now, as a City fan, tell me, now, come on.
Where did you get your pleasure from?
Where did you get your pleasure from? Are you pleased for United tonight?
Yeah. I'm not one of those bitter blues. They're called bitter blues, aren't they?
We like you then. Yeah. That's good.
You know, when the Reds are playing away, like, you know what I mean, full support to them tonight. I hope they do really well.
Excellent. That's it. I think any of our clubs in Europe.
Full support to you with Gob, and you'll be opening yours again with Lorraine later on, won't you? To tell us all about it. Good.
Jason, thanks very much indeed, mate.
Pleasure.
Excellent. Right, now, just looking ahead the next 20 minutes, when is a skirt too short?
For us in Los Angeles. Jason Orange, formerly of Take That, of course, he's going to be telling us all about his new venture. And if you go, they were the biggest boy band in the UK. Take That broke 1 million hearts when they went their separate ways way back in 1996. They've had mixed fortune since. Have a look at this.
But the magic didn't last. After 8 #1 singles and a legion of devoted female fans, in February 1996, the most bankable band in Britain split.
And from today, there's no more. Because we feel the time is now.
Lead singer and songwriter Gary Barlow looked destined for solo success. But he's been out of the charts for more than a year. Babyface Mark Ohm was also tipped for the top, but didn't quite make it.
I still don't really know what my life is about and whether this is what I'm supposed to do.
Robbie seems to be the only member of the group who's matched his boy band fame as a solo artist and is set for success into the next century. Dreadlocked Howard Donald is rumoured to be still recording an album. But only one Take That member has turned his back on the music world. Jason Orange has swapped the screaming fans for a more grown-up audience. He's now treading the boards as an actor.
Well, he's here right now. I'm glad to say, Jason Orange, it's great to see you.
Good to see you, Lorraine. Really nice.
What's it like watching that? It's a bit of a trip down memory lane, I suppose.
It's very strange. It's a good montage. Is that what they're called, montages?
Yes, I think that's what they call them. Teleland, a montage.
It makes the boys out to be cabbages now, doesn't it? But they're not actually cabbages. They're just doing different things now.
Well, they are. Well, all of you have. I mean, all of you've done really well. You, of course, we saw you in... I was thinking about you, because you easily could have done something like, I don't know, Danny in Greece, or you could have recorded something, because you had such a lot of kind of fame and all of that. But instead, I know you probably wouldn't want to do that, but instead you went quite low key. Is that deliberate? Do you feel as if you have to kind of serve your apprenticeship as such? Yeah, definitely. I took some time off from the band when the band split. I took some holidays. Yeah, you went backpacking, didn't you? You went out east. Yeah, to the Far East, yeah. That must have been absolutely brilliant. How long did you have to do that? How long did you... I was there for 3 months, all in all. Did you find it, when you went to the cities, did people recognise you, or because you were so out of context, they didn't really? Yeah, I had a big beard. Did you? Overgrown beard. Like one of those puppets you were talking to. Sorry, not puppets, those... Yeah, real things. Those real things over there. I know. That was me. That must have been great, though, to actually get your whole life back into perspective. It was nice, because you've had all that mad roller coaster with the band. Yeah, it was, have time to yourself. It was nice to get centred, get some new perspective on things. Sure. I think everybody should do it. It's, I know most people work and stuff, and they can't afford to take the time, etc. But it is a great thing to do if anybody can do it. It's a fabulous thing to do. I think you're absolutely right. I mean, I didn't get a chance to. My brother did it, and he said it was just brilliant. Oh, it's great. You just kind of stop and have a think about big things and important things and all of that. Yeah. So you came back here. I know you did the Channel 4 thing, the Net, the Linda LaPlante piece. So you did that, and again, quite low key. You could have probably done a great big ITV 9 o'clock thing if you wanted to. But you chose that quite... No, you could have, but you chose that. Was it quite deliberate? Well, I'm lucky, you see. I can do that which inspires me, and Gob, the play that I'm doing now, which is at the King's Head Theatre. And like you say, it's a very small theatre, and but it's got that intimate feel, which is nice. But the script is great. The play's great. The other guy that I'm working with, Tom and Spike, and the director's great. I think that's what it's about. That's the important thing. It's getting with a good team. You have to like your job. The part that you choose, you have to be inspired by it. Sure. There's no use doing something just because it's a big part or because it's lots of money. Yeah, but you could easily have done that. That's what intrigues me. You didn't. The right thing didn't come along, but this is the right thing. It's a great sort of debut for me to go on the stage and in this context. But you really are, in a sense. It's particularly a venue at the King's Head, which is tiny, small, and intimate. I mean, you're very, very close to the audience. Yeah. You're actually very exposed. I mean, are you quite happy with that?
Yeah, it's funny because we opened last night, and there's some tables just, you know, the stage is there, and the tables, and they're eating dinners. And we're giving it gob, loads of gob, and sweating and throwing ourselves around, as we've just seen on the telly there. And people are eating the dinners, and they're a bit like that. It's a bit strange. And we're sort of right in the face we are. But it's nice, it's nice.
So the music, no, are you not going to do any more of that, or would you never say never?
Yeah, I say never. I always say never.
All the time. When you wake up in the morning, it's the first thing you say.
I never not say never say never.
It's something that you could go back to, should you want to. It's there.
Yeah, should I have some kind of divine inspiration, then yeah, I'd go and try again. But we did 6 years, 6 fabulous years, and you know, I kind of went down that road, and it feels like I exhausted that road in a sense, and now I want to try something new.
Sure, it's hard to go back, isn't it? It's hard to go back. And you don't strike me as the kind of person that would actually go and record a single, say a cover version of something, or a reissue of a take that just because you can, or it'll make money or whatever. You don't.
That's right.
You want to do that, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah. Do you see any of the chaps? Do you ever see any of the gang? Not really. Have you all over the place?
We've kind of gone separate ways now. I saw Mark at a nightclub a few weeks ago, and that was dead nice. It'll always be nice to see the lads, but so much happened, and we've kind of just gone our separate ways now. But I'm going to invite them to the show. I'll get the boys to come down. Well, I'll invite them, and if they turn up, great.
Yeah, that's really good.
And you can come, Lorraine.
I would love to come and see it, I really would. Yeah. If you promise not to sort of, if I meet my dinner, don't be too sweaty. That might put me off. Although, mind you, nothing would put me off my bed. But that's great. So Gob is on now. You were at the first night last night. First night nerves, or was it okay?
Oh, I was dead nervous.
More nervous than when big venues.
Well, I was so nervous because it's the first time I've done this.
Right.
I mean, you know, sort of a main role on a small stage where the crowd are not screaming and shouting. They're just sat there like that.
So entertain me.
Come on then, entertain me.
Ooh,
kind of thing. So like that. You know, I was a bit sort of dubious at first, but getting into it, as I say, the plays are nice plays, well written, and there's some funnies in there. So people started laughing straight away, and then the play gets a bit moving in places. So it takes you through the emotion thing. So yeah,
well, I'll tell you what, nice to do. We wish you all the best with it.
Thanks, Lorraine.
And it's been lovely to meet you. It really has.
It's always great to see you.
Thank you very much.
See you again.
Cheers. Right, now, earlier on this morning, Charles Worthington started to recreate Oscar nominee